So you click this video to find out if the Z Fold 8 Ultra is as hyped as everyone's making it out to be, or maybe you're watching your 69th video to justify your purchase. Either way, my day starts off turning this impossibly thin phone into a tablet, literally because I can, and immediately jumping into generational levels of doomscroll and realizing I still have a ton of battery left despite last night's scumbag activities. As this is my first tall boy Galaxy Fold, it's easy to say Samsung absolutely cooked this year with the flip and foldables, and while I think I personally prefer the cheaper but still expensive Z Fold 8, there's no denying the Ultra is an absurdity of engineering and remains the choice for a lot of people. And since my stank ass breath is burning my eyeballs at this point, blasting music while brushing my teeth is a key part of every single morning, and it's just so easy to love how good the speakers sound on this device. From a technology standpoint, this is absolutely moist. This week I'm hyperfixated on hip hop from the 90s to try and remember the days when my millennial knees and spine didn't give out on a whim. Turning on this smooth ass, big ass, bright ass AMOLED screen though, I can see my completely barren calendar since I've got no friends and immediately watch some Dragon Ball Z while scrolling socials at the same time. And still, I can't help but marvel at the fact that I can put this whole thing in my pocket. What a world we live in. Enjoying some more of my morning though, I'm making some K-Cup Consumers coffee while watching some more anime and catching up on all of your lovely comments. Shout out to Snoozington, but with 2 N's, for tapping in. You're probably not even watching this video, but you sir are a gangster. Turns out people really do enjoy having their time both respected and wasted at the same time. Still, it's truly not hard to love how Samsung managed to build an absurdly gorgeous phone that's somehow small and gigantic all at once, and while all the hype is focused on the shorter, fatter, and barely thicker Fold 8, the Ultra is tall and handsome. Somehow it's still easily one-handable, and it is barely heavier than its chodier counterpart. Actually being slightly productive though, it's easy to love the camera setup on the Fold 8 Ultra since, like the 26 Ultra, it does have an absurdly impressive camera setup, including that coveted telephoto lens. I spent some time in New York last week getting fat off the bodegas while enjoying the city a bit, and while I do now have a bodega booty, easily enough the Z Fold 8 Ultra absolutely crushes it in the camera department. And sure, I'm completely buns when it comes down to the photography side of things. Each of the cameras absolutely carry me in this case, but where I do find the most value in this is this Get Samsung log, which allows me to film and color grade more professional looking footage. And honestly, at this point, there's really no such thing as a bad camera, and it mostly comes down to whether or not you're straight booty cheeks behind the camera. Today though, I'm filming another vinyl unboxing for socials for this 25-year-old punk rock record since I am a senior citizen, but that doesn't really matter because I can film myself dramatically laying on the ground listening to my pretentious ass records like people do in the movies and stuff. Either way, despite all the low light conditions of my basement, this camera holds up extraordinarily well, and editing on here goes insanely smooth with a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, and again, the inner 8-inch screen becomes an absolute playground for editing, which I can then fold into this gorgeous 21:9 aspect cover screen. Speaking of which, for all of my widescreen media lovers out there, watching widescreen media on the cover screen is an absolute gen. Let's not forget too, when it is time to double down on doing absolutely nothing, gaming on here is practically S tier for pretty much anything you'd want to play, from getting your cheeks absolutely clapped in Fortnite to reliving your childhood canon events in Red Dead Redemption. While I think most games do like 60Hz, both displays can get up to 120Hz, which is absolutely badass. Will I measure any of this? No, absolutely not, because I just simply don't care to. And would you look at that, the battery actually went down a fraction with all this filming, editing, media, and gaming. Topping it up a few percent with a 45-watt quick charging works plenty enough, although I'm not too sure that's fast by 2026 standards. For me though, I could care less since I do mostly wireless charge my devices anyways. Between the BBL battery, the bonus size, and the telephoto lens over the peasant Fold 8, this foldable really has grown on me, and I'm kind of torn which one of these two are actually better. As with the Fold 8 and the 26 Ultra though, while One UI has seen some major improvements, I can't really get down with all the preloaded apps on here, but Android being god tier customizable lets me put my pretentious ass wannabe minimalist launcher on here, which does let me keep things hella clean and consistent across my devices. And sure, while everyone including myself are frothing at the mouth over the short and fat Fold 8, there is no denying the Ultra here still remains king status once all the hype settles down. Or maybe it won't, and since I'm so enamored by this device, I'm going to go ahead and have a romantic candlelit bath and enjoy my anti-glare screen while reading Dungeon Crawler Crawl. And oopsies, did I just drop my Ultra into the moist bath? Good thing this is IP48 dust and water resistant. To finish off my night though, I'm going to enjoy some more Nerdboy cartoons on my creaseless tablet phone love child that some neckbeards still love to complain about. I mean, the new titanium film Samsung put in here makes the crease less visible than before, but I guess some people really just gotta hate on something, am I right? I guess I could go ahead and plug in my device even though I really don't have to because the battery really is just that fat. Good night, Z Fold 8 Ultra.